The Deputy President William Ruto today received back the Kiambu women representative Gathoni Wamuchomba, who defected back to Tangatanga. Wamuchomba was one of the key allies of President Uhuru Kenyatta, a vocal supporter of the Kieleweke, and a key critic of the Deputy President William Ruto. Wamuchomba has actually dealt a major blow to President Uhuru Kenyatta himself, to Jubilee Party because of the timing, and to Team Kieleweke. And just like I've always maintained on this platform, that nothing happens out of mere coincidence. And for those who've been here long enough, I've always stated here severally that anytime you want to read the thinking of the deep state, read the post by one man, the Nyeri Town Member of Parliament, Wambugu Ngunjiri. This is what Wambugu Ngunjiri posted after photos of Wamuchomba started circulating online. Because I want to explain to you how this move by Wamuchomba is a big blow to the president and Jubilee Party. Wambugu Ngunjiri is saying, Honorable Gathoni Wamuchomba was a valuable player in our team. Losing her is regrettable. So basically, he's acknowledging that she was indeed a valuable member. This is one lady who would attack the deputy president single-handedly. She was one lady who would go to the ground and counter Tangatanga brigades. And remember, she's one person who was in the media. So she also understands how to send out her messages. So Wambugu is saying, I see that Gathoni Wamuchomba has left our team and will now be playing for William Ruto's brigades. Knowing her well, I'm sure that she has thought this through and she believes she's doing the right thing. I don't agree with her, but this doesn't change the respect I have for her. I wish her well as we now engage from across each other politically. As things stand, I will not be surprised if we lose one. As things stand, I will not be surprised if we lose another one or two more valuable players. We have some heavy lifting ahead to fix our party, and not everyone will want to do it. For those of us who still believe in Jubilee, this is a lesson and a warning. Let's focus on what's important as we fix this country. Then we will stop the loss of more valuable players. If you go through this statement by Wambugu Ngunjiri, the tone confirms that there is a problem in Kieleweke. But why would Gathoni Wamuchomba defect from President Uhuru Kenyatta's camp and join William Ruto? Geographically, William Ruto comes from Sugoi. President Uhuru Kenyatta comes from Kiambu. Why would Wamuchomba, who comes from Kiambu, choose to support the deputy president? Those are the questions. Because remember, Uhuru Kenyatta is the president of the Republic of Kenya. He comes from Kiambu. Wamuchomba is actually representing the president as the women rep. You go further, then you also see Moses Kuria, who is the member of parliament for the president, is also supporting William Ruto. Can only say that there's a big problem, not with the Jubilee Party, not with Moses Kuria, and that problem is also not with Wamuchomba. President Uhuru Kenyatta has a problem. And unless that problem is fixed, Kieleweke will not succeed in their fight to stop William Ruto. And because politics is local, people like Wamuchomba have actually realized that for them to be re-elected, They needed to be with the people. And the people of Kiambu, where President comes from, are actually with William Ruto. Because of that, I believe that Jubilee is not a problem. Jubilee is not the problem in central Kenya. Uhuru is the problem. But let us not get into that. Let us just try and focus on the impact of this particular defection. And by the way, before we do that, if you're watching this channel for the first time, please take a second and click the subscribe button, so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue to thank you guys for your continued support. Again, you can still just become part of channel membership by clicking the join button and then follow the process. Now let us look at the impact. Why do you think this defection is a major blow to Kieleweke and President Uhuru Kenyatta in particular? Number one is perception. Politics is about perception. Wamuchomba defected because Jubilee lost heavily in Juja. In Kiambu, the election is just upcoming. And tomorrow I'm going to do a video because I also believe that the deputy president is going to humiliate the president again. And because politics is about perception, the president is being perceived to be doing little. William Ruto is being perceived to be doing more. So William Ruto has currently, as we speak, overtaken the president in popularity. So people like Wamuchomba are now defecting because perceptually, William Ruto is more popular than the president. So they would rather align themselves with Ruto for their own interest. And of course, politics is about interest. And that interest is personal. So for Wamuchomba to be re-elected as a women rep, she had to do that. Identify with William Ruto. Without identifying with that, her chances of winning are very slim. The sad reality is that the president is actually doing nothing about it. The president is currently focused on merging Jubilee with ODM party. Why should the president merge Jubilee with ODM party when Jubilee is turning out to be a shell? Who is he going to join ODM with? Is he going to join ODM as President Uhuru Kenyatta alone? So that's the first thing, perception. Number two is the timing. Wamuchomba stated something after the Juja by-election, I remember so well, that she's going to take backbench and watch. She was actually surprised how they lost. In Kiambu, she's been lukewarm. I've never seen her campaigning for their candidate. It was expected that President Uhuru Kenyatta was going to rally the entire Kiambu leadership, Jubilee leadership, to campaign in Kiambu. That has not happened. And the timing is that next week, but one, the people of Kiambu will be going to the polls to elect a new member of parliament. The expectation is that by now, Jubilee would be on the ground. So by defecting, it means people like Moses Kuria, Ndindi Nyoro, Alice Wahome, and even Wamuchomba will now go to Kiambu and tell the people of Kiambu that even the women rep who was with Uhuru Kenyatta has left. Now you, the people of Kiambu, what are you still going to do? Why do you want to still risk that party? And I've seen a post by Moses Kuria where he's trying to allege that the president is actually defecting to NASA alone. Number three, this move to defect also confirms my fear that President Uhuru Kenyatta has refused to be accessible to these people. The truth of the matter is that there is no way someone like Wamuchomba would refuse to meet with the president. And if the president were to summon them for a meeting on how to plot how to win this seat, I don't think they would ignore. So the truth of the matter is that the president has refused to be accessed. He's not accessible. These people cannot access the president. The president has refused to convene a meeting, so they don't know what's happening. If the president had decided to take a lead in Kiambu by-election, probably Wamuchomba would have even been appointed, maybe, I'm just saying, one of the coordinators strategically for the campaigns. Should have been given a role. And if those roles were assigned by the president, it would have meant that every week Wamuchomba was going to report to the president. I don't think if that was happening, she would have decided to quit. I don't think. So the president is not making himself available to this Kieleweke. So these guys are frustrated, and you can understand them. While they're frustrated, William Ruto on the other side is facilitating his people to go to the ground. He's meeting them. He's doing everything for them. This other side, they are unpopular. They need the support of the system. They need financial support to campaign, to decampaign these guys. Nothing is forthcoming. You can get tired, and Wamuchomba is tired. Number 4, I also can confirm that Kieleweke lack strategy. They don't have a clear strategy on Kiambu and even on fighting William Ruto in central Kenya. If they had a strategy, that strategy would be working. I want to give you an example. When these guys went to Kiambu to campaign, what happened? When they went to Kiambu to campaign, what happened? Yeah, if you remember what happened. Kimunya just spoke some words which really don't add value to that campaign. And lastly, William Ruto has taken over central Kenya and the larger Mount Kenya region. And there is nothing President Uhuru Kenyatta is going to do about it, unless he decides to swallow his pride, take charge, especially for the Kiambu by-election, and win. Without that, the president is done. William Ruto is going to walk into 2022 presidential election with Mount Kenya votes in his pocket, deep. Uhuru will not be able to see them. I don't know what you think, but that's my take. Thank you guys, and please may you have a good day.